Mark, what's the latest?
Well, we've known, of course, that there is a subsistence allowance that is given to those who are asylum seekers, or indeed those who claim to be victims of modern slavery, and they're in a parallel system. What we really haven't known until now is what that quantified is. Now we have that figure. It's from a gentleman called Steve Laws, who's an activist who effectively films these small boat arrivals and also does issues around asylum seekers in an online blog. He put in a Freedom of Information request to the Home Office asking what these Aspen cards, effectively a debit card, where they can put this £40 or so a month for asylum seekers onto, and that gets them whatever they want to buy with that in a shop. What that actual figure from the 1st of January last year to the 31st of January last year amounted to, and the figure that he got back from the Home Office was 159,200, 159 million, I should say, 200,000, which is just short of £160 million. So when it's put in those terms, clearly that, you know, is a very significant amount of money, because that comes on top of the more than £6 billion that is already being paid out by the Home Office to house these asylum seekers in hundreds of hotels right across the country. It doesn't, though, begin then to quantify the other issues around having a border force geared up to dealing with Channel migrant crossings, of the health and social services that people coming in to the system would require on a daily basis. That is many billions more.
Can I also ask about some of the other things that supposedly people in hotels are getting at the minute? I heard rumblings about bikes or Ubers or things like that. Do we know anything about that at all?
Yeah, we know. I'm not sure about the bikes, but we know that they are given mobile phones if that's requested. There are certainly things that these asylum seekers are given to help them acclimatise to their new life in the UK while they await these asylum decisions. And all of it costs the taxpayer, of course, money as the number of migrants mount up. And it was almost 46,000 last year, another 189 arrived yesterday, taking the figure so far this year to almost 1,200. Now, that's not as much as it was at this period last year, but that is only because the weather's been pretty horrific for the last 2.5 months. There have only been a few days when it's been really flat calm out there and you've had very big numbers coming across. So the government has been saved in a way from the pressure of seeing boats arriving all of the time on a daily basis because of the weather conditions. But as soon as we get into better weather and those numbers mount up, they will mount up significantly. And Home Office officials, we're told, are quietly planning for the potential of double the number that arrived last year to arrive by the end of this year.